Yeah, thank you.
I am. And there's no check for $90 million in my office before I get back there.
It is the guy who had the mad flick. You're right. Chat knows you now. You're the flicker.
Oh, it's supposed to log. I'll never did it again.
Ah, so you're doing it again, man. You're doing it again. See?
It's a luck shot, lucky.
I'm gonna show the clip. We need to pump you back up, man. Listen, you can't say that you're never going to get it again. Can you hop on my stream? Because I might need to. I won't be able to show it on Discord. Alright, I can't remember which one it is. Okay, this is my review of it. It was round 4, right? I think it was this round. Here, I got it right away. Look at that. Oh, I'm a pro at this. Hang on. I'm second. I chose the wrong player. Chose the wrong player, otherwise this one was lag. I don't know why it's a media player. I didn't turn it off. Alright, look at this flick. This guy says he'll never do it again.
It was that same instinct that made me realize the more was going on in prison. You remember the one that you said
Over in here. Okay, where is Brimstone? He's the coach 10 man. Oh, I know. They can wait their ass up. I'm still getting things organized here. Easy guys. I gotta get my camera away. I need you guys to see my reaction too.
Because like you said, they're your
Dude, it was insane because like I didn't react. Look how late my reaction is, and I got pretty good reaction time.
The only way that work gets done is to turn on city.
I didn't even realize it happened, man.
Because I found out the money was
Don't tell me you can't do that again. That's bullshit. That's some bullshit right there, right?
I don't know, I feel like me personally, I wouldn't want to count because of how much of a 50-50 that is, I feel like.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But yeah, it was a nice shot, I guess.
If you have it within you to be able to do it, that's really good to get back on if you have it, right? So it's good to have that, right? But you don't want to, 100% you're not relying on it because it is being consistent. But you have to be careful again because telling yourself you can't do it, you're going to make that a reality, right? I know it sounds like voodoo, man, but you gotta trust me on this. Like I've seen it.
No, I understand.
People in rank always so miserable. I mean, I kind of answered that because people are going in with a negative outlook on how it's going to be or how their experience is going to be. Think about all the people that have anxiety going into ranked environments because of this. Really, their experience has not been overtly positive.
And fries and
Lovey Dev, that's my boyfriend. Is that you? Word?
No, that's my girlfriend.
Yeah, you are the boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Just checking. Have I caught up on all my push-ups yet? Did I do them? I did them all. I agree, Erie. It's looking very dark.
Yes, of course. Not happy to be seen. So
It is what it is. I think we're gonna have it fixed for next time. He has a bot. So I would jump this. Yeah.
Great. Then you should know you'd be coming in and seeing.
You can be a bit tighter with those.
Backside left.
Well, you won't have to rush this. You're good, you're good. Still 4v3.
Ja, es wird nur hinten.
Yeah. Okay, so
I'm sorry, I thought I was.
immediately, well, sure, possible, but immediately what I would have said is 2 on site, only 2 on site, 1 A main. That's right here. That's what I'd be talking about. So I'm going to ask the question that I ask all the time. Where's your push start key? B. What finger do you use to press it?
I use my.
What finger do you use? Say
I
it.
use my thumb.
Why do I feel like you're lying to me?
No, I swear I use my thumb. I don't use my index finger. I actually did use my index finger until I saw your post. Now
Okay.
know.
Alright. Because for me, I see you moving to the right now, and I don't see any communication, so I'm sitting there going like, this guy is, you know, pressing his D key, and he can't press his B key with his index finger right. You know.
No, I can understand. But I also lack one of my weaknesses is when I'm in a tight situation of fighting, I tend to forget that I even have a calm button sometimes, and I just don't.
That'll get better. That'll get better over time. The more you put into these situations, so experience is definitely going to be a factor there. Because even I remember the first time I was just like, I didn't say anything. I was just like so focused on develop like mechanics and stuff like that. Which is why I say to chat, you know, if you're not putting in a ton of deathmatch, you're going to have to be thinking about your mechanics when you're in an actual, not gunfight, but also in a situation. So if you can't free up the RAM of your brain as well to be able to communicate and multitask, then clearly there's something you can do in terms of focus for practicing mechanics and whatnot to get that down, right? So that's one thing that can free it up. So the more practice you have is important. The more experience of being in those moments is important. One thing I recommend for starting to build strength in that multitask with the communication is going into a deathmatch and communicate your swings by pressing your push to talk key as you're doing it. So if you're swinging long A on Haven, swing long A, there's one here on Haven, you know, one here on the corner, one here on brick, you get killed from behind on, there's one A main, like you're constantly communicating, something I give as a drill to my radio team, especially when they're on land, get them warmed up and ready to go to communicate. People are saying I got a foot pedal for this situation, still you need to train yourself for the foot pedal, and that's where the training comes in. How's it going, Lukey Doo? Good to see ya. How you doing? Good job, guys. So, you chose to take a fight, which is fine, but again, we could just boombot it here to slow them down, right? Guaranteeing the refusal. Versus you taking a fight, getting picked off, and this guy just runs in and gets a miracle kill off your next teammate and all this other stuff, right? And shit like this happens. I see it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that happened to me too.
I asked you this was here, and you said it was.
So good, no.
It comes down to like a priority thing, which I talk about with a lot of people, not just Immortals, like a lot of people. Like if you have utility is priority first for the peak, right? And this also comes to that whole like, what you're talking about, like you're struggling with that multitask. I feel like if you trained that in deathmatch, like in communication, the multitask of you knowing and flowing to, I'm throwing up my boombot now here as a reaction to knowing where that person is, you would be able to do this more faster, right?
Hopefully you have good.
I have nothing wrong with what you did. What I do have a problem with is there's nobody here to support you. If your plan was to go towards C and fight this aggressively, why is our Sky, who's directly enabling us, our direct enabler in his comp over there? Right? Do we not have the Omen set up a smoke on a one-way right here to help you fight this? Right? These are the communications, the setups that you're missing. Let's listen to your bot face.
This game is so boring on my side. I'm just on the VST and they don't come.
I think I just heard your kid scream you at you.
So you're telling yourself what you're going to do, but you're not telling your teammates what you're going to do, and not setting them up for something, right? So that's also you.
Yeah, it's my daughter.
Nice. MashaAllah.
Get out of my way.
Like, imagine you have a Sky Flash popping behind me here, right? With your ability to take down fights. We actually talked about this in the previous 10 Mans before this one. I think it was last week, where I was saying to Kara, or no, I was saying to, who was playing your initiator? There was someone who was playing initiator for you. I think it was Genji. And I said, word is going to react properly off your flashes using Mortal. Do you remember that conversation?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
Like, imagine you had something like that just tossing a flash behind you right now, popping in the sky, and you just swung with 3 blind people. With your fucking aim and your confidence, you wreck all of them, right?
I shot her.
On top of that, like, so you're fighting all 5 of them basically. You have the Yoru who's popped his ult, he's revealed you. So like, they know exactly where to look when they're coming out. They have full confidence with you here.
I shot her.
So again, you're playing into their strength. This comes back to round number 1. You're playing into their strength, which is this initial fight, and then you're not using enough utility or resources to be able to guarantee the fight in your favor. Right?
Right.
You can, Genji.
Well, we can.
You can
It
win.
doesn't sound to me like it did.
And it's not like you're asking for like a million things or anything like that. You just say, hey Sky, how do you feel? I'm gonna push out C long. Would you like to flash here so that I can be easier? Do you mind throwing a one-way here so I can fight this? I'm gonna fight through C. You want to bait me for a kill with the smoke? If they say no, then fine. They're gonna go do their own thing. That's okay. You play passive at that point. But at least you're trying to set it up. Right? Good ult here. Too late now.
What the?
No one ult. I'm gonna push you! I'm pushing you here.
Fight
Right in the corner right now.
I'm just sitting there going like, they're not running you down off of that boom bot. With those numbers. Boom bot? Ult? Anything last round? Ult? No? Why not? Come on.
I knew I should have ulted anyway.
So you're so talented with your gunfighting, you need to put that same level of effort into your utility usage. Right? Whatever you did to train yourself to get to this point, put that same effort, that 10 out of 10 effort, to knowing how to throw utility. Because your utility is going to make your gunfights much more easier. Right? Like, you went through and you played this game on hard mode. You got to Immortal on hard mode. Okay? Literally hardcore hell mode. Because all you did was took dry fights. Like, literally. Based on what I'm seeing so far. You know, imagine how much more easier this would be if everyone was blind. Right? Imagine how easy this would be if you boom block and you cleared up your left-hand side so you never have to worry about that being soft start placement. Imagine you pop your ult right now and they all run away like little pussies and you just use the bomb. You don't have to take fight. Right? Like, there's so many what ifs here. And now we're gonna be in 7-5. Oh, yay. Wow, this guy plays Counter-Strike. This Reyna.
Finishing up my training, I'd like to do is dig
Because
in.
Turtle Blood.
Yeah, Turtle Blood. Gosh, right.
Held out the olive branch and helped him come up with another union.
What's this crazy?
Yeah, listen to me. I'm gonna take my IJ back this one.
I don't think we should do it.
They are fast duelers. They struggle to put up fucking rounds of attack. Now we're fucking. They're fucking defending us 5 duelers, so they're gonna have to struggle a lot. This is like easy for them.
So what I would say is you're so right, man. That's it.
Anything else?
You're so right, man. What do you want to do?
My mistakes?
Because at the end of the day, ranked warriors are always right, especially Reynas. Right? Because if they're not right, their ego gets hurt and they start fucking throwing. So you can be the big guy here and say, you're so right, what do you want me to do? Okay, because he's got a plan. He's a man with a plan. Even though it's a dumb plan, it's a plan. Let's stick with it, right? So don't disempower him by saying, no, that's fucking stupid, or anything like that, right? I'm not sure you're gonna say that, but like, don't disempower him with anything. Let this guy go. Let him go, right? Just instead of that, so you're contradicting his play, I want you to say, what do you want me to do? I love it. What do you want me to do? So now everyone is against him. All from that first question.
A 20% loss in cargo by the time your trucks get to Ohio, where our competition just
They can continue to push down here as well. So we went from having a concise plan on A main to now everyone across the map getting a car and getting them whatever they want, which you guys have. Just let this wrong play be the play because he wanted to organize everything. Like, yeah, you're 100%. Just support it right away. Boom. I love it. Right? Let's all jump in the trash can together. I love it. Right? As long as we're doing it together, it's fine.
The L didn't come through. We only have 36 out. What's going on in your end? What happened with Gordon?
So you know what's gonna end up happening is this guy's gonna be the one that comes in my Discord and be like, nobody ever listens to me.
It's all off.
Yeah. Verena.
Yeah. So like, I don't understand. I dropped fucking 30 and they never listened to me.
I'm like, I was kind of concerned that he wasn't already throwing this late. Like, I was like, as soon as the game started, I'm not gonna lie, I assumed that it was gonna be one of those games where it's a 45 if our Reyna dies early, and he just starts throwing. Because I'm already so used to it. Like it's like a natural. Like 6 cents.
Well, you know what I mean?
I don't know if that's like. That's just because I'm assuming, but he's a Reyna. He's got this aura around him.
The only problem that I see with doing
They're
that
different
right now is
They're
it's
different.
banned.
It's Alright, so let me give you a contrasting viewpoint.
Make like a jig.
This is a brand new game, and it's gonna be a brand new experience. And have you
Yeah,
in
where it's been.
the past have Reynas that do incredibly well? So it is possible, right?
Yes.
Right. So is it possible that you are dwelling too heavy on the negative possibilities versus the potential positives of having Reynas? That's one way of looking at it, right? So again, the words that we're telling ourselves. Stop it right away. You gotta understand what is an empowering thought and what is a disempowering thought. Because we don't need to sit here and listen to these disempowering thoughts. We need to sit here and listen to Luther giving us a sign. That's a disempowering thought. Eliminate it. You don't have to just that shit. It doesn't have to live rent free in your head. You choose. You choose to have that, right? You choose to have that. So, and if that is the case, and he starts doing that, start beating the shit out of him and get a free trade. You know, use it to your advantage. We do know it's possible that this could go positively as well, but we can't sit here and think that. In fact, what you can do as a drill is reset your mental every single time. What I like to say is every round's a brand new game. Whatever happens doesn't matter, because it's all about right here. Right. You guys, besides the Forza, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this was the round where Omen got like really tilted because he was telling me that I wasn't behind him when I was beating him, even though like I told him I was right behind him and I he just rendered expecting that Omen did any kind of damage. And then he got like mad at me. 100 hits!
No, Omen didn't hit anything. No, we just lost that war. Why did he miss everything?
Why'd you crush with the race stinger?
I don't know. I don't even have an answer. I just thought it was a stinger and I just crouched. Same with the Spectre, same with the Phantom.
Why is
I have the crouch.
Why is blaming others a problem?
Because just because I died. I wanted to have an out. Yes.
Yeah. Is it possible that you are gonna create? What's that? What's that? You're the problem?
Is the problem for that one? Yes.
I think we always need to look inward, but is it possible that you are avoiding an uncomfortable truth right now that could lead to even more uncomfortable truths in the future? Have you not dealt with it now? Yeah. Because what we do presently affects the future. What we do presently doesn't affect the past. We can't control that, but we can control the future by affecting the positives of the now, right? So let's go back. This is how I take the situation, okay? Ah, shit, my bad, I whiffed. Sorry, Omen. That's immediately what I say, is I look inward. I look inward right away, right? That shit, I should have crouched there. Why did I fucking crouch there? My bad. In fact, I'm apologetic to Omen right now. I'm like, that's on me, man. I should have got that trade.
Also, I feel like I don't use the stinger.
You don't use the stinger?
I've not used the stinger like twice.
Yeah, I think I've used the stinger once. So I'm in the same boat as you. So, don't buy a stinger. Here's one thing, like if I go back in this round, it's like, everyone just buy stingers. Like, don't follow the crowd. Do what's your strength. Let's listen to what I say. I think it's probably like, it's no stinger speed, right? If you don't know what you're doing with stinger, don't do it.
Don't make noise, B-Man. Just gotta walk out again. What's
Appreciate you, Sirical.
is gonna fucking come and he's gonna be pissed. Just don't move, look at some.
I don't like forcing stingers, but
Yeah, so that's literally what they said. For the stinger, right? Almost dead.
He's gonna fucking come and he's gonna be pissed. Just don't move, look at some.
Even these guys want to play don't move. So if you want them to run all the way up through here, I mean, this Reno logic is so dumb. It's like, come on. Like, okay, here's the thing. He's probably going to be right. That's the unfortunate thing about this, right? But guys, if you're an immortal and you won the pistol round, okay, and you have a financial advantage, what benefit do you have of running all the way into T-spawn this early into the round? You're just donating a gun. It's just dumb, right? And that's what his game plan is. Everyone just wait around here and wait for him to run down into this spot. Like, what are you thinking? Come on, you're playing for an embedded mistake. And that's why people are stuck all the time. It's like, I'm hoping that he makes 5 radical mistakes to fall into a trap in terrorist swarm. Like, think about it. You know what I mean? Everyone should have been fighting through it. Right? Everyone should have been fighting him, challenging him.
I don't really understand this stinger. Like, I know I'm immortal, but like,
I don't
but
fucking
it's
understand.
so brutal. I don't understand the recoil, the spray pattern.
I wish I could give you advice on this. Here's one rule. I will only give you advice on things that I know 100% on. I'm like really good. I've never reserved that for someone else. There's another coach out there that can teach you a stinger. I never want to use a stinger personally. It's not
I'd rather
yeah.
just buy a shirt.
So here's my advice for you: don't use it. Yeah, Manuel's really good with a stinger. You can ask Manuel on the server; he's really good with it. The stinger only works if you have a skin, according to Boris. Bordog.
Makes sense.
Stinger. Okay, so Teo says stinger. First 3 bullets are 100% accurate. After that, pull down to the right.
I don't know what guys just
One.
Pearson's conduct was not only selfish, but ethical. It was also reckless. For that reason, effective immediately. The name Jessica Pearson will not be associated in any way with our firm. With the removal of this name, I look forward to bringing this disgraceful chapter of our firm's history to a
The
close.
reason I was so when I specifically did is because of how often I practice in deathmatch. I do share a little bit of Guardian mostly. And I do practice with offenses in deathmatch as well. And this wasn't able I do practice frequently. And I'm like quite ashamed that I missed it because it was like a brick field. It was like slightly infuriating.
Did you watch my recent YouTube video?
Which ones?
It was one with Miss Chrissy. Chrissy, you in here? I'm gonna show it off.
I think I did see it actually. Is it the... Yes, I did watch it. I enjoyed the beginning part.
Yeah, it's fun, right? Alright. So, at 1 minute and 30, the title is How Mental Can Affect Your Game Mood. By the way, guys, if you're not liking a section of my video, you can literally go to I chapter all of it. Like, I take an extra, 10 minutes to chapter the whole video, so you can literally look at tips that are specific. So you guys can skip ahead. I won't take it personally. In fact, if you watch more of the video, the more duration, it pushes it, so it helps me a lot. So I do this a lot, okay? To be able to help you guys. So how mental can affect your aim movement, all right? I want you to watch this really quick. Man, right? What do you? If you were to give yourself a quality check on your aim and your shooting right now, where do you think you are in your rank right now? What rank would you give yourself?
I don't know. I was like constantly and then it was at his feet.
You signed up to run a marathon?
If we were to play guess the rank right now,
Remember
what
how
would
I
chat
said
say
I run
you
and
are?
shoot sometimes? This round is a good example of I started running and shooting,
You sure it's
and
not
then I just
plastic?
keep on doing it. I don't know.
Are you expecting a shipment of fish here or something? Like
so
what?
stressed out.
What are we looking at?
And then haven't even started yet.
100% you're stressed out. Listen, okay? Because you're telling yourself lies. You're telling yourself lies at the beginning of the game. You're already shooting yourself in the foot. Look, you know, we just watched all this work in the rain.
You
all
need
this
to
work in
apologize
for that. It all gets thrown out the window once you start doing it again. That makes it more right. The things I want you to pay. Okay. So, when you start telling yourself this stuff, okay? I'm going to tell you what stuff you tell yourself here. Listen to this. This whole pre-round conversation. Okay?
You know what, guys? Just listen to me. Just take bonus. Hi. Like, just really fun. 3 picks, 3 guns for us.
I like that idea. I'm good at that one.
Earlier, probably
I love holding apples.
You're already like disempowering the rain, and you're not believing. So you're going into this round with a negative process already. Okay? So this actually will affect your aim. Okay?
Pushing it, pushing it. 3 dead, 3 pushing.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
I'm fucking bad, man.
You gotta say more. Right? So you went into the round with a negative outlook, and then you reinforce the negative outlook for the following round as well. So now we're just dumping on our future too.
Why am I so...
Why am I so shit?
Guys, please. Yes, flash, whatever. No bullets.
Oh my god.
Fish sticks. Unironically, only feel happy when I'm on a win streak. Okay, so here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to be happy on a loss streak, and I want you to be neutral on a win streak. Because being overtly positive on a win streak is also toxic. because now you are at the point you start losing, you immediately drop into the pit of despair. You have to be very careful with the upsurge of emotion, right? Including the fact, like, you watch some of the pros, for example, in any sport, when something goes really, really well, a lot of them will just give a quick little high five and they'll move on to the next round right away, right? Once they win the tournament, they start fucking crying, right? And so many people are like, what the hell's wrong with this person, right? Just crying. There's so much built-up emotion that they are suppressing in the actual competition that it outsurges after they've won, right? And they train themselves to not have that emotion, that positive dopamine effect, because that can affect your psychology when you're playing the game. You have to be there. You have to be in the zone, focused every single time. You can't let a positive fleeting emotion or a negative fleeting emotion affect that zone, right? You have to be very careful with the positivity as well, because it can be toxic. We have 2 more for sure. We might have a third. Be appreciative of your losses. Show gratitude to your opponents for making you better. That's the mentality you gotta have, guys. Again, it's progress over perfection. These guys are just full sending everything, right? Yeah. I'm not saying that you need to do this in your role, but whenever you play against a comp like this that's full sending, or if you have a team that just like doesn't give a shit anymore and they just start full sending, the operator is a very, very important skill to learn. And you humble these bitches that are wide swinging you. Okay? You punish them and you make them humble. And you make them honest. You bring them their honesty back in the gameplay. Like, you might have another flank in a second here. It's possible. I'm in full support, chat, of you playing deathmatch and using operator and practicing. I'm in full support of that. Don't let anyone give you a hard time for opping in deathmatch, because you need to learn that skill. It's like anything else. Look at these guys just full setting into an op. You're giving him opportunities.
Well, to be fair, I saw Omen, and he was like, he gave me that feeling that he was just gonna swing, so like, might as well get it.
Yeah, if you're in that situation, I'm okay because he's using op. It's fine. But like the initial, the initial, I'm looking at the Omen here, and I'm like, look at this guy. Like he just almost died there, and now he's gonna peek it again. You know what I mean? Like, and this is Immortal. You're seeing this kind of play in Immortal. Like, where's my next fight coming from? Guys, like, he's got no chance to win, right? Yeah, exactly, Vish. So true. See, why is it cringe? It's part of the game, guys. Like, what are you talking about? If you know there's a chance of an op, like, be careful with it. Example right here, they could also buy an op again here. They could do it. So, let's see how you peek this long range angle here. Because there's a chance there's an op on it. It's possible. You're asking for a flash though, so the Leer is a perfect counter. You'd rest swing it. I'd rather see the jump peek on that. Take your time, take your time. Yeah, you're right, it did go down.
I need to fix my OBS settings, but that is for sure. My next VOD, I'm hoping, will be much better.
Okay, we made a mistake, and this is going to be those fast decisions again, right? So, how many people here? Two. How many people conceivably on C? One, right? Okay. One on waterfall. So we know there's one here, and 2 here. Last one, be anything. Right? We just died. 1, 2. See on the mini map. Just died here. 1, 2, 2. 4 v5 situation. What do you do?
Rotate. Leave.
You could.
Don't fight.
You could.
Or
Push CT.
yeah, I did say try to take space. I'm pretty sure I did go CT.
You do it. Yeah, you do it. You do it. So Boombot to the left, right through this smoke, and you fucking full send this rain up and try to kill him. Right? We went over here and fought this. Oh, I don't know how you're not dead right now. Wow, this round just turned around. We have some shooters on this team. Holy shit.
Waterfall side?
Nice.
Yeah, Blank dead, waterfall, yes.
I need you to develop a routine for yourself at the beginning of every round to kind of like calm yourself a little bit, because I feel like your initial fights every single time you kind of rush it a little bit. So get into a routine where the first 10 seconds you do 10 diaphragmatic breaths, deep breaths, just to like bring your heart rate down and reset yourself. Close your eyes if you want to. Visualize the first fight you're going to take. See it going well, and then go into that round. Because now you're setting yourself up, even if it doesn't go perfectly, as you would say for yourself, right? You would at least start setting yourself in the best position possible to be correct and do well, right?
And Jet has also fucking fly.
No fucking way, bro!
Oh yeah, you will. I wonder how close his ult is. If you could have thrown a nuke at it, but if you could have thrown a nuke at that wall and see if you killed him after you broke his thing, I wonder if you could have. That would have been crazy. How do you feel about singing Frank Sinatra? I love Frank Sinatra.
You guys want to go fast? Fast C? Go
Yeah, it's good. I mean, they're easy to see, easy to spot this guy's wall. This guy, he's just waiting.
Yeah, he swung out. Right?
No, he just stood there wall when I planted the thing.
I feel like that's the only song that anyone knows from Frank Sinatra in this generation. It's always My Way. Sure, I'll sing it.
Running away. You're running away.
That just goes terrible.
He was not living. Oh no! On the line.
Nice. Backside, backside.
Ding, 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 ding,
Backside, backside.
Oh no, we should have waited.
Yeah, and you also shouldn't have vaulted, right? This is like your ult there should have been for post plant, and and then you just wait, basically, let them clear out, and then you fight them and you take the side. And then if they end up flooding in early, you pop like with your ult, you then pop your ult to slow down their aggression, and let go just go.
Waited. I should have waited. Why didn't I wait?
Yeah.
Why didn't we wait? I just wanted to help Train. Oh, Rita Train, go for Train. Rita, you go with
What am I watching? What's this guy? I think he's in like a fucking Matrix movie?